Bjorn,
Yeah.
what are we doing, dude?
We're going to find deer.
Are we?
Yeah, and kill them.
You got your binoculars?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I have a rock so I can kill them.
You got a rock? You got to chuck a rock at it?
Yeah.
That's hilarious, dude. You crack me up, man.
And another rock, and I'm gonna like throw a lot at them. So like get bam them up. Like Bambi. Bambi has a movie.
Yeah. Hey, Clarion.
What?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah? You look pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love my new outfit.
Outfit?
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it. I love this hoodie.
Yeah.
I like you.
I like you too. All right.
Weird.
We're going?
We're going.
We're going up, guys.
Yeah, come guys. Come to we're looking wrong.
You want to see it? Okay, I got it.
Got binoculars. Oh, you do.
Got moms. Oh my goodness, look
No,
at that.
no, that one. Right
Not that
at
one?
me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
10, 5.
Yeah.
Turtle monster? It's like a dinosaur. Like,
Yeah.
Mom. That's what I do. I'm going to show this one. What's that?
Was that fun?
So much fun.
We are going scouting for elk.
Oh.
That's what we're doing for our date night. So instead of a dinner or something else, we are putting our money where our mouth is and going scouting to prepare for hunting season, because that opens in what, 2 weeks now?
Yeah, September 1st. Yep.
September 1st. So getting all prepared for that. Both of us have antelope tags and Hunter has a cow tag. I struck out this year for cow, unfortunately, but I'm excited to go antelope hunting. That'll be cool. And yeah, we're just headed out scouting. It's really fun to try to usually go out in the evening and find the animals as they come out to feed after the heat of the day. So yeah, that's what our date night looks like tonight. And our date night also includes our baby girlie. Because she likes to come with us on our adventures.
Good morning, guys. It is September 2nd. It's 4:30. Heading to pick Dad up again for day number 2 in a row. Yeah, as you guys probably know already, from the first video from September 1st. Dad got his buck yesterday. It was just totally epic and totally surprising. I'm still just kind of blown away with the way that hunt turned out. But anyways, we're going back out for his bull or my buck. So whichever one happens first is what we'll go for. So that's the plan. I'm definitely a little tired today. 3:30 2 days in a row, only getting like 3 hours of sleep. Start to catch up to you pretty quick. So, but yeah, should be a pretty good morning. If I mean, the elk shouldn't have moved, and neither should those other bucks that we saw. So, pretty good chance that we'll get into something again. We're at least in the right area, unless things have really changed. Yeah, we should see something today. Whether we can connect with it or not, that's totally up in the air, totally up to God. But the chances are good.
All right. Day 2. So yesterday we started up the mountain chasing elk and went home with the mule deer buck. This morning we're back in the same spot. We've already seen bulls. We expect the other 3 bucks that were with the one I took yesterday are probably here in the same area. Hunter's got his bow sighted in. He's good to go to about 50 yards. We're kind of hoping we intercept those bucks on the way up the mountain to see the 2 bulls that we've already looked at this morning. So with any luck, we'll be going home with another mule deer buck. And if those bulls are as dumb as we hope they are, we're gonna go home with the bull too. Yeah, there's always dreaming. So that's it. We'll be in touch. Well, we were looking for those bucks. We didn't see them. Hunter just found them right where they were yesterday. It's the same 3 and that bigger 4x4's in there. And right behind the hill that they're sitting on, there's a slope right behind them with some aspens on it. There's a nice bull right behind them. So we're going to dream and say, we're going to get the buck and then we're going to get the bull at the same time.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. See the bull. Yeah, he's probably still back in there. He looked like he was moving that way. Okay. Well, what if we finish going up? What do you want to go for? Bucks. Okay. Are you sure? Absolutely. Because your bull's right there. Let's make it happen. Looks like they're... You think they're going up? Yeah. Well, up and... Yeah, they're just kind of grazing. Yeah. I think they'll be there when we get there. Okay. So guys, right now we are trying to head up this little drainage. Those bucks and that bull is probably about, say, 500-600 yards in front of us. So we're just trying to get close in distance. Get close enough to them. Start working our way up around this little draw here. Should be able to get on them. We're walking up on them. Slowly but surely making the climb. As you can see, we are going uphill. They're just below the rock face on the hill closest to us. this happen. So, but the old man's got to catch his breath.
Guys are getting dangerously close to these bucks in the bowl. They're just 200-300 yards up in front of us, on the other side of this hill, up on top. So it's time to move slow and be quiet.
So we're climbing the hill. And you never know what you're gonna run into. We're putting a sneak on these animals. We got the sun behind us. The wind's in our face. There was a bunch of mule deer does bedded down in the trees just behind me. One of the does saw us. She went on alert. She kind of spooked a little bit. They kind of trotted off. She knows there's something wrong, but I don't think she knew what we were. But they went in the direction of the bucks. So we're gonna give it a few minutes, let things calm down, because bucks are used to does being kind of flighty, you know. So they'll probably go back to grazing here in just a few minutes. But they're definitely on alert, so we gotta be careful. So we'll take a break.
We just got up top to this hill. Now we're moving very, very slow. Seeing what we can see.
So, we were a little late today. We didn't realize they were going to react to a human presence that quickly, and yet we've experienced that in the past. Yesterday we didn't bust anything. The one buck ran from us, probably didn't know what we were, and the two other bucks that split to the left, they never did see us or smell us or hear us. So point is, none of the animals yesterday knew we were there. So that's why we came back today. Today, we made a push to get up to a lower point, and where we saw the bucks, and the bull was just behind those bucks in the aspens. But we were about a half hour late getting up there today. So that's how quickly these animals react to human presence. But there's nobody here. Nobody coming here. Nobody's pushing these animals, just Hunter and I. So this morning, when we got up there and realized that the animals had already bedded down up in the aspens, best to pull out and just leave them alone. Don't push them. When they get in those aspens, you will not get them out. It's steep in there. There's a lot of downfall. You're going to make a ton of noise. The wind does a lot of vortexes up on that steep stuff. So just because it's blowing from the southeast right down here, up on that steep stuff, it just blows all over the place. So if they don't hear you, see you, they will definitely wind you. We've hunted up on top of that before, and it's just best to walk out, go home, get your stuff done, get here earlier tomorrow. So tomorrow the plan is we'll get here about a half hour earlier. We'll walk up the hill in the dark, get back hopefully to the same place that we were. We'll take a different route. We noticed that there was a lot of green plants. I don't know the name of the plant, but it makes a lot of noise when you're climbing through that stuff. So we'll track a little farther to the right, if you will, and come up that hill in the sage. Stay out of most of that pine cones and all the deadfall there, and be a little quieter. That's the plan. Those bucks didn't know we were there. The bull didn't know we were there. The buck that Hunter's after, we actually saw him go into the aspens and bed down. Hunter was able to pick him out in his bed, inside the aspens. Again, not alerted, doesn't know we're here. So again, we're gonna go home. We'll get our whatever domestic duties done, and we'll get here a half hour earlier tomorrow. Get after him then. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, Dad. What's going
Well, as fate would have it, his truck sprung a leak in a transmission line. So we had to change plans early. I got in the Jeep, had to fill it up, load it, go pick him up, which is the opposite direction of what we want to do. And then we wanted to be here earlier and be up on top in the dark. So we lost that time. Oh well. From down below Hunter saw the bull and the buck within 20 feet of each other. So we were pretty optimistic yesterday. Today we're even more optimistic. But we got a hill to climb yet. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we climbed the hill. Of course we picked the steepest, longest side of the hill. You know, that's the way it is. It's quiet. straighter than going up the middle. We get up here and there's 2 bucks that we didn't see that busted us, but they weren't sure what we were. So we had a little stare down for about 15-20 minutes. Finally, the 1 buck that busted us looked away and we ducked, but they weren't giving up. So we set up the decoys to kind of trick them. Started blowing on that call and they took off. I saw the bull go up into the aspens, so we started blowing on that cow call real hard, and he came in. I got my first shot. I hit the branches right in front of me. I was looking downrange, didn't see the stick.
That happens, man.
Right in front of me. Second shot I got off, I think it was a clean miss. It was a frontal, pretty far. Third shot was a heartbreaker. He's about 60 yards out, and I hit him in the hindquarter. But we're not sure if that second shot hit or not, and we just heard some big sticks breaking. That's him. Hey, you look up that way. You look up there, I'll look up here. Sorry for the sporadic video shooting. It was just chaos a minute ago. Like Dad said, those bucks spotted us. We stepped out from behind a rock that we couldn't really see to the right side of it. There's this little U-shaped kind of swale. They were standing right there looking at us about, I don't know, 100 yards off or so. But they never really figured out what we were, so they still might be fair game. And then yeah, we set up those decoys. That bull, when we started letting off on the cow call, and that bull came just plowing through. He's not a giant. I think he's a good 5x5 satellite bull. And he heard that cow call and he got pretty excited, so anyways. This aspen stand hasn't left yet that I'm aware of. There's 3 ways he can go that he could get out of here, 2 of which I can see really easily. The third one is covered by some trees, but he's got to kind of expose himself out into this little opening to get to there. So unless I'm not looking, I'll probably see that too. So I'm sitting up here kind of above the stand just watching. We found 1 arrow, and we did pick up a little blood trail. That second arrow I'm starting to think was actually a pretty good hit, but Dad and we just couldn't see it. I was behind the rocks trying to film and not expose myself to the bull, and Dad was behind that tree, and between the both of us, we just couldn't pick that shot out. But he reacted after that shot. After Dad flung that arrow, I peeked over, and that bull did not react very well to that shot. So we'll sit here and wait. Probably give it a good hour, 2. For now, I just gotta chill out. So
we will we'll update you guys soon. Alright guys, try not to cry here. I've waited a long time to watch my dad do that. We gotta wait. We weren't sure if he was down or not, but Dad was gonna start walking in the stand. It's been like an hour and a half, and here he is on the edge. Where is he? Inside. Bull died. You down? Yeah. Thought he was somewhere else, and now he's dead. Dude, you got your freaking bull, dude.
Bow.
With a bow.
Got it on film.
Oh.
You called him in. Yeah, now the fun part.
I just have to shoot him up here.
Why do they always run to the steepest, nastiest
They do,
stuff?
man. They do.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh.
A long time waiting for this one, guys. Long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have personally waited 14 years to watch you do this. We haven't hunted archery every year, but that's how long this has been coming. 14 years.
Yeah.
At least for me, longer for you.
Yep.
You've been out there way longer than I have.
Yep.
And to finally watch you get your bull, dude.
Got the bull. Wasn't the shot I wanted, but we got the bull. Yeah. Pretty happy about that.
And you got your buck 2 days ago.
Hey.
We know we're off to a really good start this year.
Hey, maybe we'll get an antelope buck on the way out. You never know.
You never know, yeah. Maybe one will bomb out for me. Well, now the work begins, guys.
Now it gets tough.
Yeah, let's go see this guy.
He's not laying in a nice spot.
They never are.
Good call. Very good call.
Yeah, I had a gut feeling, dude. I didn't know if he was dead, but I knew he was in here. Yeah. What do you think, dude? It's your first archery bull. And we got this whole thing on film, too.
Oh, man. It's always bittersweet. Always. Very excited, of course, but yeah. A lot of meat there. That's why we hunt these things.
Yeah.
You saw the size of that buck a couple days ago. You know, we took him to the game processor, and you know, I said, I was trying to articulate what I wanted. They don't do stew meat for game animals, so I said, all right. She suggested chops, and then we make our own stew meat. A little bit of ground, and I said the rest in jerky. And I said, what's that going to be, about 10 pounds, something like that. She said, yeah, you'll get 30-40 pounds off that animal. I don't know if you saw that episode or not, but you know, it wasn't the biggest deer, but 30-40 pounds is what you're going to get off that mule deer. Now look at this guy. He's a young bull. Look at the size of his rear quarters. Look at the size of his sides. I mean, this is a couple 100 pounds. 150 to 200 pounds of meat laying there, and this is much better, much better quality meat. When you dry age an elk, I'll take that over beef any day. It's that good. So, but you can see where he's laying. They never fall where you want them to. It's gonna be pretty tough getting them out of here, but you know, that's just part of it. And those are the ones we remember the most, the ones that were tough. So, thank you, Lord. Appreciate that.
Amen.
Yeah, we'll see you in a few minutes while we're getting bloody.
Alright, guys. Unfortunately, this bull is really not in a good position here. You can see he's on super steep hill right here. We're gonna try to get in position so we get some good pictures and stuff. But he's wedged in here pretty tight, so he's positioned really well to be able to whack all the meat off this side and take the head off and then roll him. So we'll get a picture afterwards with Dad holding the head. But yeah, this is it. Here he is. Now the work begins.
Holy cow. I did CrossFit 6 years ago, and at this point it's really hard to believe I ever did anything like that. Packing an elk out is a very difficult thing to do. So you need to work out year-round to be able to do this. And if you're not working out year-round, you gotta pay the price, like I am right now. My feet, legs, I'm pooped. I'm seriously pooped. But we managed to get a bull with a bow, called it in. It was awesome. It was awesome. And to be here with Hunter, doesn't get any better than this. So there'll be a little bit more exercise in my my near future, I'm pretty sure. So it was a great day. I got nothing better to say than thank God. Truly. We don't get a lot of blessings like this in this life. Take them while you can. And this is one of them for us. Yeah. Signing off. Hope you enjoyed this. We sure did. Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our latest content. Remember to get out there on your own adventures in God's creation, and we hope you join us for our next video of this wildlife of ours. See you next time.